Well, welcome back to the channel, everybody, and on this episode we're going to be having a bit of a look around the reef at Lady Musgrave Island. Then after about 12 to 13 days at Lady Musgrave, we finally decide to pack up and get on our way, and we head up to Heron Island, where we moor just off with Starry Reef just for the one night, and then have an early start heading up to Great Keppel Island. So sit back and enjoy the ride. Here we go.
There he goes. Meow. We're going back over to where we snorkeled this morning, but I have no idea where that was. Incredibly hard to tell where the horizon is, other than the fact that you can see the white breakers there. They're over the reef. We would appear to be in a labyrinth of reef, to which John is having a terrible amount of trouble navigating his way out of. Look at all those little fishies in there.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Low tide, I suppose.
Yeah, it is. Definitely low tide, and we're trying to go through the reef. Go left. You're on the reef. Really is pretty special. Left. God, look at that. That's incredible.
Oh, now we're clear.
Oh goodness, oh my God. What is that?
Looks like a batfish.
No, it's not a batfish, it's too fat for one of them. The chase is on. Someone let me know what this is, other than the fact that it should be dinner, but it's not. Oh, there he goes.
He eats well.
He does. He's not unlike us. There's another one in there.
Well, good morning. We've been here at Lady Musgrave now for 12 days. Time's flown since we've been here, there's no doubt about that. Lovely spot and very comfortable being here in the conditions we've had. We've had a couple of days which is just glass outs. But the weather's looking a little bit miserable today, so we decided to move on. We're going to head up. The plan is to head up to Fitzroy Reef and be there about lunchtime. Today, which is slack tide on the high. So it's started raining here now. We've got about an 80% chance of rain, and it is absolutely into that 80% at the moment. So we're going to pack up our bat and ball and head off from the lovely Lady Musgrave,
Damp Lady Musgrave,
which is very damp today, no doubt about that. But had a very enjoyable week here. A lot of people from the Moreton Bay cruising club or whatever, I'm not sure what they're affiliated with, RQ I think, have been here and welcomed us aboard their clan, and have had certainly given the liver a bit of a test out during a couple of nights, but we're ready to move on. There's 40 something boats in here last night, 39 I think I counted. Well, we're on our way. Looks like I got it easy today. Go Queensland.
Go on the Blues.
There. I better stay starling.
Yes, you'd best stay starling. Don't fucking disappear too far away from me getting out of here, please. 'Cause I can see the bombies under the water.
Yeah.
That's what's putting me off.
Yeah, well that's because it's so clear. Still in 7 metres of water. Those markers are sitting on shallow water. Look at your previous.
I'm trying to get back there.
Yeah, okay. Righto, start turning. Look at your rudder angle. 7.2 metres, plenty. Yeah, we're not pushing as much tide as I thought we would be. Perfect, huh?
I want to vomit. I'll have another coffee. I'm feeling your pain, Ken.
9 metres. Oh, it is deeper.
I'm sorry. Hi. Just waving. One-fingeredly.
Well, I don't have a lot of battery left on the microphone, but I'll give you an update. We're in here at Fitzroy Reef, and it's absolutely magnificent. We've come in through the entrance over here, which is fairly narrow, but very similar to Lady Musgrave, and it's just laid it on for us. We've actually been doing a bit of fishing. It looks like I might have a snag on my rod at the moment. We've got a feed of fish, so we're having fish and chips while we're watching Queensland win the second game of the State of Origin tonight. Much to Kylie's disappointment.
Oh, you've got a fish. Go and do something useful.
So, yeah, but absolutely love it. It's a magnificent little spot. 3 public moorings here. All 3 are occupied now. One was occupied when we came in. There's another boat in the distance on the horizon who's possibly coming in. It's going to find a bit of real estate to anchor. But yeah, certainly be back here again. Anyway, I'll give you an update. We're going to leave tomorrow for up to Wistari Reef near Heron Island is the game plan anyway. But we're confirming that when we've got an updated weather report at 5 o'clock this afternoon. Okay, bye for now. Well, we've been inept as videographers. Videographers, and we took no pictures of us coming out of Fitzroy Reef. We're almost at Heron Island now. I'll just show you where we are. That's Heron Island over there. It's pouring rain, it's been raining all the way, but we're just coming up the little passage between Heron and Wistari Reef, and we're going to see if we can get a mooring at Wistari Reef for the night. There's one boat ahead of us.
One boat behind us.
Yeah, and our friends on True Companions behind us. That's a satellite image of where we are. So hopefully we'll be able to take a bit of picture of us coming up here. Hopefully we'll get a mooring. If not, we'll be anchoring in the lee of the reef. Alright, we'll get back to you shortly. Take a bit of, we're just going past the Heron Island now. There's a research centre on this side and the resorts on the other side. There's a wreck in there which you can probably make out. That's a HMCS protector. I don't know what the HMCS means. No doubt someone will. Anyway, so we're coming along, and that boat there is just anchored where we're going to anchor or pick up a mooring. There's 3 or 4 moorings there. Hopefully we'll get enough protection. The wind's coming from this direction, wind and swell, so that should give us enough protection.
Did you really just do that?
Yeah, well, it's that direction. Yeah.
So I'm turning right on the roundabout.
Oh dear. Anyway, we'll assume our mooring pickup positions very shortly, and hopefully without any disaster. Cookie's made herself a little bunk down there. She's been pretty good on this trip. Hasn't been that bad actually, hasn't been rocky, it's been fairly mild most of the way. Had about half a metre of swell and about 10 knots of breeze. Yeah, we've got 8.9 here at the moment. 8.9 knots. Alright, back soon. Well, we've made it to Astari Reef. That's the reef just there. You can probably see the light coloured green. One other boat with us. Pretty sure he was with us last night. We've managed to get onto this mooring. We've got wind from behind us and the tide in front of us. So we're going in all directions. But you can see the bottom of the reef, and we're in 6.8 metres of water. I thought Kylie was going to run us aground, but she did well.
It did well.
Yes, she did.
Run over it or anything. Really?
And that's Heron Island over there.
That's Kenny in the background.
You can just make him out just near the fishing rod there. That's our friend. We're heading up to Great Keppel Island tomorrow, all going well. So we're going to get settled in now. Well, we're away at first light. Kylie's taken the helm this morning. There's Heron Island. It's sunrise or first light.
Where the hell's True Companion? Way over there.
And just dropped the mooring. Hopefully there's no other moorings directly ahead of us.
I'm sure there weren't. I'm a bit windswept this morning. Well, I'm not used to going off a mooring in somewhere where there's all reef and it's black. You can't see a damn thing.
Luckily we've got this thing to tell us where we're going.
Yeah.
And that's our cruising buddy over there, True Companion. It's that little dot light on the horizon. They're up nice and early today. Probably turn that off now.
Wells all taken this morning.
Navigation lights are on. Probably this autopilot.
Oh, thank you. That's what I was looking for.
Okay. Now we'll just advance our waypoint, which will turn us around in 7 seconds. What a beautiful time of the day. About a 8.5 hour run to Great Keppel. We've got conditions. We've got an easterly or southeast, east southeast.
Thanks for that.
And what? And an easterly swell, so it's good for turtle. Good turtle cruising weather. Looking forward to it. We're going to stay in. The plan is to stay in Great Keppel for a week or 10 days. Our friends are flying out back to Brisbane to do some work, and then they're coming back in about a week's time, but they're going to stay around Great Keppel and then head back towards Brisbane. We'll head further north to the Whitsundays. The plan at this stage, although Kylie does have a doctor's appointment in Redlands on the 11th. Alright, we'll give you an update in a couple of hours. This might take a bit of creative editing, but wish I could zoom in on this thing. Probably can, but I don't know how. But they've got a couple of dolphins between the two hulls. There they are, just in front of the boat. Perfect conditions for travelling today with the swell and the wind behind us. Oh, there's young Annie just come up to the bow.
And our little golfer mates again. Great fun. We saw some whales before. That was fun. Oh, there he is. Way out there now.
I've been taking a picture here for the last 10 minutes and realised I hadn't touched the start recording button. We've got our friends back. We just had a bit of an exhibition of some whales flapping, and now we're getting this dolphin's been off our bow for the last 4 or 5 minutes. On our way to Great Keppel Island from the Starry Reef. They're quite entertaining. One of them's getting a bit cheeky.
They're up and under and over. Well, not over the boat, but they're up and under constantly. It's crazy. One is our spin anyway. Try and go. That's like that there. I'm starving. I'm making fish tacos. I put some pita bread dough in the fridge the other night, in the freezer. So I took it out this morning and defrosted it. And I'm now making pita bread. I put too much oil in the pan on that one.
Where are we, Kylie?
We are off Gladstone somewhere on our way to Keppel. Unfortunately, they're a bit oily, that one is going to be, but it will be a good pita bread nonetheless.
How would you describe today's conditions?
Not bad. Been a bit rolly. Bit rolly at times. It was a nice start. We're following Ken and Jamie in true companions. Jamie caught a cracking great big mac tuna, which they're not giving to us. Nothing like cooking on the move.
Yes, we've got to put the camera down and we think of all the safety concerns.
So we have leftover fish, tomato and onion, mayo and chilli going in the pittas. I'll show you a finished product when they're finished. Thank you.
This is a quick look at the conditions for the day. We've got an easterly breeze about 15 knots and an easterly swell, so we've got a following sea, and it's not too bad for turtle. We've got a popper out the back at the moment because we're in a blue zone. Not doing any good, not like our companions, unfortunately. They got 2 fish today, we haven't got any. But other than that, Cookie's down under the blankets in the usual position. And we're another, how far are we? 3 hours away from dropping anchor at Great Keppel Island. All right, we'll give you an update a bit later on after I've had my lunch. Well, we've just arrived. Anchor's down, 20 metre chain out, set the anchor watch. We usually just sit and make sure it holds here until we turn the engine off. But we've gone in, we've got 2 metres fall in the tide and we're sitting in 3.3 here at the moment, so we should have 1300 under our keel at low tide. Fisherman's anchorage, I think they call it, or Fisherman's Beach. Oh, she's just pulled up, looking good. So I'll let the stabilisers down, and that'll stay a little silver cloud mate here. Well, thanks for joining us this week, and I hope you can join us in our next episode where we head into Roslyn Bay Marina and restock and refuel, and then head off up to the Pompey Reef Group via Middle Percy Island. So thanks for joining us, and don't forget to subscribe if you're enjoying the content, and we'll see you next time.